around getting into everywhere he could, but he was off his tits, so he got kicked out of everywhere in band. And the last place he got kicked out of was a meditation session. This is his story. It's called Festival Breaking. Festival breaking, too much taking, unwritten rules breaking, our protagonist's knees are shaking. Midsummer bash, saving cash, tune cutter, amphetamine bar art, times are wasting. It wasn't his fault, he planned, man, barrier jump, over-engineered, things got a little bit culty. Full moon, dilated, overdone it, bun it, water off the next morning, coughing, dehydrated, fence hole penetrated. Maybe want to pick up the pen to urge is to be human, everyday calamity, personality traded. He didn't get caught and taught, short-lived, weekend castrated, far outdated, every day they say happy birthday too high celebrated. Saves on that, oh well, no fires of hell too far gone or went wrong down the chute, zoot cremated. Banned from the backstage, banned from the bars, banned from the tents, banned from driving cars. Early morning, yawning, flash flood, weather warning, finding sanctuary under an awning. Our party goer stumbles across some peaceful people in contemplation. Eyes shut, eagerly awaiting in anticipation. Too much recreation, wrecking creation before the meditation vacation. This festival secret agent could have done with some sedation. Too much serotonin, sky high aggravation. Far too brazen for this situation that required some preparation. Downers not uppers and spin around us for inspiration. Hot sweats and afterglow and like radiation. The meditation teacher noticed the correlation between the participation and obvious medication. This caused frustration, too much intoxication, not enough inhalation, holding and exhalation. You meant to feel rejuvenation, zen, chi and validation, but this wasn't this reveler's motivation. He was on a overwhelmed pharmaceutical sensation. Perhaps some of this is an exaggeration. He'd already experienced elevation and didn't expect this confrontation. She gave him an education with no lengthy interrogation, just a stare that said find a new location. Sling your hook and get to fuck, son, sober, heavy discrimination. She had too much on her plate and hadn't given this pillar an invitation. Now she's worried about her reputation. He had a blast and learned his lesson, kicked out of the meditation session, a curse to a blessing. Raising hell on stage and spitting bars, playing beats like Ulrich Lars. Top blagger, rhyming over hardcore, gift of the gabber. What a fix he got himself in, typical quizzical festival breaking. Woo! This one's about one of the most famous homeless people in Britain. His name's Billy the Quid, and he often begs on Chatham High Street. His catchphrase is, "Have you got a quid, mate?" And it's got a big fan base. There's Billy the Quid merch, Billy the Quid t-shirts. He's been in the national news quite a few times. But there's a rumour that he saved a load of kids from a burning orphanage. I don't know if it's true, but I hope it is. This one's a poem about it. It's called Billy the Quid. This is the tale of a homeless gent. He don't pay bills or tax or rent, but saves lives and once rescued some terrified children from a treacherous burning building. He saw it coming like a prophet. The Medway towns never forgot it. They love discussing their favourite topic. Billy the Quid, he's always on it. Have you got a quid, mate? Is his catchphrase. Alas, Billy didn't used to get much praise. But Billy the Quid is more than a man who panhandles with his rattling cane. Billy the Quid is a superhero when he's got sitting outside Nero. By night he stops atrocities, goes on life-saving odysseys. Quest to help the old and needy, he spots trouble with his eyes so beady. One day on a Chatham afternoon, Bill tapped his coin can with a plastic spoon to hear the cries of some children nearby. He froze and looked up to the sky. Bill pocketed the cash and jumped to his feet. He left his trusty blanket seat and ran full pelt to the scene of the crime. Bill knew he only had little time to save the kids and stop the fire. Bill jumped and sprinted but never tired, weaving in and out of the late night shoppers, slipping out of the hands of paramount coppers. Then he made it to the orphanage. Bill used the gate as some anchorage and jumped the fence to get inside. If it wasn't for him, someone would have died. Out of the window the smoke arose, the soot started filling up Billy's nose. He needed access to the main hall, although Bill may not be super tall, he's strong like an ox and hard as stone. He lives and survives the fights alone. A turn on his heel and tension in his core. Heat side kick down the front door. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 times lucky and down it came. In moments like these, Billy earned his fame. His Lonsdale t-shirt went over his mouth. This was life or death, it could all go south. He ran inside with no fear. He knew the fire alarm must be near. Bill smashed his elbow into the glass, still using his t-shirt as a mask. Through the smoke and chaos and flames, Bill heard their shouts and found the wains. "Follow me," he called to the kids. They started to run and make a bid. For freedom, they all made it out of the door. The locals couldn't believe what they saw. "Thank you, Billy, you're the salt of the earth. Tell us, how much is your mission worth? What do we owe for your deed so kind? What price do you have inside your mind? But he's a humble man. So what Billy did is he only asked, have you got a quid? This book come out. It's called Sniffing, Glue and Plain Chicken on the M4. My redeeming features, redeeming F on Instagram. It's £7. All of the profit goes to mine. I've got a card machine if anybody would like one. This one's about a portaloo that got delivered to a building site I was working on, and there was a sign on the side of it that said capacity 7. I thought, that's going to be a squeeze, you ain't getting 7 people in there. This is about that moment of confusion. This one's called Portaloo. One morning we got a delivery at work of the lavatory kind, with a bemusing sign attached to it that confused my mind. The sign read 7 capacity Portaloo, 7 blokes inside. They said you could fit 7 guys in here, but the Portaloo lied. 5 plus 2 in a Portaloo, 6 and 1 in a box. Too much shit in a Portaloo, you could catch the Portaloo pox. Disease spreads and overcrowded Portaloos, pet Portaloos make you ill. Believe me, above capacity Portaloos can maim and they can kill. It's a challenge to even get 2 humans through the entrance. Trying to fit a lot of buds in a Portaloo is a joke and a stool-soaked death sentence. 4, then 5, then 6, then 7 will die and go to Portaloo heaven. 7 dead in a Portaloo, that's what the headlines will tell. Too much shit in a Portaloo and we're going straight to hell. Site meetings inside the Portaloo are certainly a hard sell. These excrement-filled TARDIS defecation stations can make you unwell. I thought that it was obvious, but in case you can't tell, 7 inside one Portaloo is too many personnel. Evacuate and slam the door, this ain't what I came to work for. All aboard the blue box shit pile party, it's bacteria ridden, so I hope you're feeling hardy. Portaloo, one at a time, the death box noxious species shrine. But then we soon realised all was not what it seems. 7 people could shit in here before it gets drained, that's what the sign means. Trying to get 2 in a Portaloo, split that straight in half. 7 people to a Portaloo, you must be having a laugh, thank you.